YouTube, it's your girl Freeme 351. I am in with my update, late, I know, for my week 66. I am going to try to make this short and sweet. I am extremely exhausted, and every day I said, I'm gonna make my update. I'm gonna make my update. But I'm coming up on another update, so I want to go ahead and get this in. Today is Wednesday, the 22nd, and it's about almost 2 in the afternoon. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So for anybody just joining my journey, I started at 4:01 at the time of surgery, which was May the 10th, 2011. I was 341.4. Last week I actually weighed in at 179. I'm sorry, 172.2. And Saturday that just passed, I weighed in at 168.8. So that was a loss of 3.4 pounds. Total loss in surgery of 172.4 pounds. And my grand total on this journey, 232.2 pounds gone forever. So I am thrilled about that. It is time for my measurements, and I haven't done them, so I will do them on my week 67 update, which is that time. So I'm not expecting a loss. I'm actually expecting a gain. So I don't know. That update might be late too. I don't know. Anyway, how are you guys? I hope you are doing well. There's so many people that are doing so well on these new journeys that I am loving every minute of. My pre-op babies is gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's exciting to see you guys start the journey too, and the questions you have or the questions that you're having now are the same questions that we had when we started. So I love this community, and I love seeing everybody grow and take each step on their journeys. It's a truly beautiful thing. Let's see. So when last we spoke, I went back to basics, and that's what I've been doing. I really didn't hit the gym as hard as I would have liked to last week. Summer's winding down, and I had to rearrange my schedule because my kid's father had some time off work, so he wanted to spend time with them. So I kind of had to rearrange my schedule, and then I went out of town. I went to ATL, so I spent the weekend in ATL, and love Atlanta, Georgia. That's where my people are from. So anytime I go home, well, I call that home. Anytime I do go to Georgia, it's always a good time. So I enjoy seeing all my family, and I tell y'all, I told y'all on the last video, the All Things About Latasha video. I forget that I've changed, because I really haven't changed. Like when I say people change, I mean inside, because I don't care what, I've never judged the outside of a person. So I'm always, I'm always me. So I get out of the car, hey, Unc, long time no see. Da, da, da. My uncle is like, he ain't moving. He ain't moving. He's just like in shock. He was like, Tasha? I was like, yeah, you better give me a hug. He was like, whoa, what happened to you? I was like, nothing happened to me. It's me. And he was like, no, where you at? I got that all weekend. Everybody's just so shocked. Like, they couldn't even hold conversation because they were just staring. We just can't get over you. And I was like, yeah, it's me. So, after, you get past that, then everything was good. And I met a lot of new people while I was there. So I just had a good time while I was in Atlanta. And, yeah, so, I mean, life's good. What else? And I've been going. I haven't stopped going. Like, this summer has been a wild ride. I have not stopped. I'm thoroughly exhausted and wrapping up, trying to wrap up, the whole starting school all over again, school closed, open houses, and oh yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm looking forward to taking a deep breath, and just relax. I just want to be able to take a few days and just relax, because it's wild. It's crazy. Um, let's see what else happened. Oh, I actually got to see one of my old friends this weekend. We always talk about getting together, and I was able to actually, sit down and talk to him, and we've been friends since we were knee high to a grasshopper. So um, he is, he is where I was 2 years ago. That's where he is. And I try to sit down and talk to him about weight loss surgery and um the pros. And he's at the point where all he could think about was the cons. And he's like, I'll tell you, I was on board with gastric bypass, and I really wanted to have it until they started telling me everything I couldn't have. And I'm just like, yes, that is true. It is a lifestyle change, but you gotta see, is what you can't have worth a brand new life? You know, because if you just want to sit there and suck on soda and eat sugar, you're shortening your life anyway. You're not gonna be around. So is giving that up worth living, adding 10, 15, possibly 20 years onto your life? Being a new you. So you gotta think about it. I'm not trying to push what I did on you, but I'm just saying, um, I am a healthy person now, and the fact that I don't drink soda or can't drink soda, the fact that I don't eat bread and sugar does not faze me in the least bit. There's so many things that you can substitute that stuff. There's just so many things that's you got to look beyond. You got to look beyond the obvious. So I'm still working on him because I need him to be healthy, and I need him to be here for his kids. So you know, it's a work in progress. He'll get there though. He'll get there because he's a good person. But yeah. So life is good. I've been having some odd experiences lately, and I just want to relate one of them. Like, I went to the I went to the grocery store, my local Walmart, and I don't know what was going on with the guys that day, but like every guy was going out of their way to speak. There was not one male that I passed in that store that did not speak. And I get on the cereal aisle or the candy aisle. I can't remember which aisle it was. But all I remember is when I'm in the store and I'm out and about, I have blinders on. So I don't pay attention. For safety reasons, I pay attention to things around me. But generally, I don't pay attention to people unless I'm speaking, Hi, how you doing? This guy, I guess I didn't notice him the way he wanted me to, pulls his buggy in front of my buggy. And you know me. My mom always taught me, when you see crazy, get on the other side of the street. So I'm like, seriously, that's how they do now? Like, if you was trying to get my attention, hi ma'am, how you doing? They don't talk no more. They just act crazy and pull their buggies in front of you. So I turned my buggy around because he wasn't moving to go in the opposite direction. So I'll go to the next aisle, to which he follows me to the next aisle. And then he's like, I'm looking at him like he crazy because that's what I'm thinking right about now. And then he speaks and, asks me how I'm doing and da 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 da. I'm like, yeah, no, not so much. But it was crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy. I was like, am I giving off some kind of pheromones? Because these men is done lost their mind up in Walmart. But if that's how it feels to be on the other side, honey, I don't want no parts of that. Cause that was crazy, and it's like that everywhere I go. It's like my niece is like, "Did you see everybody staring at you?" I'm like, "No, I don't, because I ain't looking. I'm not looking. I'm not looking." So it's crazy. It is really crazy. And it's funny to me. It's like, I was like, a year ago, this is my Walmart. I shop. Nobody paid me a lick of attention. Now I get all the attention in the world. It's too funny. It is too funny. Because all I'm thinking is, hey, had you said something to me a year ago, you'd notice that I'm still a great person, personality wise. Like, my personality still hasn't changed. And I guess I'm kind of hung up on that. Maybe I'll get over the fact that I haven't, my outsides, my insides haven't changed, and that they've actually gotten better, But hey, still being judged, still being judged. I'm working on, you guys. I'm working on not making it seem like such a big issue. I really am. I am. I'm working on letting it be what it is. But yeah. Oh, one thing that I did want to tell you guys, and I forgot to tell you like months. Well, I was gone for like 6 weeks, 7 weeks. But in that time, before then, I've been training for like 6, 8 months for my first 5K. So I was running like 3 miles a day. In the process of that, I ended up getting shin splints. So went to the doctor. She diagnosed me with shin splints and told me, couldn't run anymore. I had to stay off the treadmill altogether. So I've been off the treadmill for probably a month, and I really want to try to run a 5K in October. So starting next week, I'm going to start back running. Pray for me, and start my couch to 5K because I need to start so I can finish it. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to running my first 5K. Like, I love to run, but I don't have that desire to be like a triathlon, but I do want to accomplish a 5K. So I'm looking forward to that. Starting next week, the kids will be back in school, so I can be extra focused and double up and do all that stuff that I was doing before. So yeah, I do feel kind of down. I do feel kind of down. Um, I don't know why. Yesterday I had no desire to eat whatsoever, so I kind of junked it out. This morning I woke up with protein shake. So this is actually another protein shake that I'm working on. So still no desire to eat, but I'm at least attempting to get the protein in. I don't know what this funk I'm in. Maybe it's because the kids are going back to school. Maybe it's because I see my baby daddy. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it needs to hurry up and leave me. Really, it needs to go away. But yeah, this video is way too long. I'm at 12:58. So, I love you guys. Questions, comments, concerns, hit me up. And I will see you guys soon. Soon, soon, soon. Talk to you later, YouTube. Bye.